Love it.
We are 100% professionals here, guys.
We're on it.
At the last second, we realized that we didn't turn on our transmitters.
I didn't want to listen to this anyway.
Yeah. All right, we're unmuting Liddell's mic. Give me a check, honey.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, she's up and running. We're up and running. Well, you went on vacation.
I did.
So you kind of told me a little bit of what happened with the fishing.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. It ended up being canceled. So instead of going with that, we took time and just enjoyed Greensboro for a while. Went down to Durham. Wife and I, we went down there. Did some historic landmark, how can I say, guide tours? Yeah, we did some of that. And it's bad that I can't remember the names exactly, so she's going to scold me on that one. But if she's on here, she could put it in the comments where we went.
In the chat window.
Yeah, if you could. Yeah, so we ended up doing that. And while we was down there, of course, checked out a couple of the music stores and stuff that were down there just to, kind of get an eye, see what they had down there. Was the music go around I said we went to?
You said that was like the used place.
Yeah, they had a lot of used gear on there, and it's really cool because you can go on their website and they have all their inventory on there. So if
that's cool.
Yeah, they had a Rickenbacker bass I really loved, $2,200, but
Wow.
Yeah, that one happened.
Gosh.
That one happened. So we did that, and the last destination was Guitar Center, which a lot of people who knows me knows that I hate Guitar Center.
You don't like Guitar Center?
Yeah. So, of course, another challenge. You and I were talking about how, their new CEO, he's trying to fix a lot of the issues and stuff with them.
Yeah. The two Guitar Centers near us, Falls Church and Seven Corners, they're pretty run down.
Yeah.
But they did build a new one in Hagerstown, and that one's pretty nice.
Yeah, I might have to make that trip.
Yeah. It's a smaller store, but it's much nicer. So since you didn't go fishing,
yeah,
you told me you spent that money and bought a new guitar.
I did buy a new guitar. So since folks in the chat was talking about carbon fiber guitars, I decided to go with this fella.
He bought a carbon fiber guitar just because you guys were talking about carbon fiber guitars.
Yep. And it's like, well, let's see what it's all about. Samantha, actually, she's the one who's seen this in there. And it's nice when you have a wife that, kind of supports you in it. And she found this. She goes, check this out. And I played it for a little bit there in the store. And I said, well, it's not bad. It's not bad. The biggest thing I noticed was the neck relief was very excessive. Okay, not a big deal. I'll get it home, see what it does. I have 45 days to take it back if I'm not happy, So
how can you, does it have a truss rod?
It does.
It does.
And that's the surprise thing. Here's the cool thing. So there's a little cover here. It's magnetic.
Oh.
So you just pop that out of the way.
A little magnetic cover.
Yeah. It takes a 4mm Allen key. Just slap it in there and adjust it like you normally would. So with this particular instrument, I did not, only thing I did was adjust the neck because I wanted to really play it. I didn't do anything else to it because I thought to myself, well, this may be a good subject to bring here and we can dissect it a little bit.
Yeah, the reason I asked, like most acoustics, the hole's right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I had, the truss rod adjuster was like right in there. I'm like, well, how do you adjust the truss rod?
If you can't squeeze down in there.
Yeah. So I want to check it out in there. So it is kind of open.
So after getting this home, after we got back from vacation, I did a lot more research and study into the construction of this instrument, just kind of see what more of it's about. It is a unibody construction, so the neck, the body, everything's one piece.
It's got a little wheel right there. What's that?
Tone. Little tone wheel. I ain't plugged it in yet either, so
Oh.
I'm gonna be as surprised as you are.
Well, kind of. Let me strum it.
Yeah, knock yourself out. It's water.
It's actually got a good sound to it.
I know. It's popping.
Yeah, it's popping. I don't know what's causing that.
Samantha said, I'm taking full credit for that purchase, says the wife.
Yeah.
I like the wireless mics, but I think they're a little. I don't know.
Is there a return policy?
Yeah, I might. I think I still have a week or two on the return from Sweetwater, but the popping that you guys are hearing are definitely from the wireless mics.
So it needs tuned, right? I haven't tuned this thing since I brought it home, which was when did we go? Monday? I think we came home Monday. It and to kind of put things in perspective, when we was on our way back, I was like, well, I want to see how durable this thing is. So I threw it in the back with all the luggage. And it got beat up. As you can see, it's still doing all right.
From what I understand, if anyone in the chat has a carbon fiber guitar, from what I understand, that this is supposed to be like the ultimate utilitarian guitar.
Mm-hmm.
You throw it in the back seat of the car. It doesn't matter whether it's 20 degrees outside or if it's 102 like it was today. You pick it up and play it in the neck and stuff doesn't move.
Yeah.
That's what they claim.
Mr. Fett said, I have a BMW that has carbon fiber interior, just haven't figured out how to tune it and drop D.
Yeah, I can help you there.
You got to drop the idle a little bit and put one of those big mufflers on it. Get that resonant tone out of that BMW motor.
Nice.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's actually. I figured it would sound kind of thin.
I was thinking it would sound really boxy.
I don't know. It's got a. You know what I think a lot of that is? I think a lot of that's the gate. Let me turn the gates off, guys. I think the gates are really getting us tonight. Gate off. So no noise gates. No.
Nah, dang on.
Now, see right there, I don't know what you guys hear, but it's almost like the units start to sound good and then they break up. That's not the guitar, that's these things. That's these. All right, well, I'm going to let you do the honors. While you do that, I am going to mess with the other two microphones and see if we can't do a patch on the microphones here.
But yeah, as far as with Samantha, I give her full credit on this. So she definitely was the rock star in finding this one. But yeah, I found it interesting. So, like I said, I did a little bit more digging and trying to learn more about the actual construction of there. So, the top portion, they do like a honeycomb pattern all throughout the top, which is to help the tone and the resonance. As far as structural, you can say they put in bracing, quote unquote bracing, and they put it in what they call high impact places. So anywhere that the instrument may typically take a hard hit, it's got reinforcement to kind of help with that. So I found that quite interesting.
So it has reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I see one right there.
And it's really hard to see, but down here in this section, they really got some reinforcement, like got some bracing and stuff through there.
It's pretty neat. I've never had the opportunity to play a carbon fiber guitar.
Yeah, this one's new to me, man. It's but yeah, it's definitely good for travel. I know that. I'm guessing that the nut and the saddle, I didn't see no information on there, but if I had to guess, it's either probably like a bone or not a bone, I'm sorry, like a tusk type material, or it's maybe be plastic. I'll find out when I change the strings on it. The strings they put on it's Elixir 12 to 53s, which honestly, usually with most guitars, I do 10 to 47s on my acoustics.
So what are these?
12 to 53.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But honestly, this thing plays so daggone good, I might just keep the 12s on it. I might do 11s just to test the waters with it, but I mean, that's kind of like the way it feels and plays with the 12s.
It doesn't feel that heavy.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't. It's got a great sound, man.
Yeah, it surprised me, honestly. I wasn't not anticipating any of that.
Wicked Fester said carbon fiber guitars should have a graphite nut. Am I wrong?
I mean, it might, but I don't know yet. I couldn't tell you from just visually looking at it.
So you bought that at Guitar Center. Does anyone, what would you call that? That's a Lava Me?
Yeah, exactly what I said, Lava Me.
Lava Me.
So this one is Lava Me Air, AIR.
Okay, does anyone have any experience with Lava Me guitars?
Mr. Fat said not to throw shade, but it doesn't sound good. Carbon fiber reinventing the wheel, but badly. It doesn't sound like wood.
Well, it's not going to. It's carbon fiber.
It's carbon fiber. Yeah, I kind of get that. I do.
And that's the thing, because yeah, I mean, you're always going. It's always like that with us guitar players, and it is what it is. We can either go with innovation or we can be traditionalists. There's no wrong way either or. Personally, I'm a niche guy. I like trying the new things and test new waters and seeing where to go, and seeing if there is something in there that's good. Tradition, the thing I don't like about tradition is that it never evolves. And even the bad parts of it, for example, StewMac bridge, never changes.
Let me, now you guys are hearing that through the lavalier mic. So let me do some moving.
Wicked Fester said, so I guess it's Kumbaya night tonight. LOL, I wanted one of those for travel, but I'm too much of an electric guy.
I'm trying to...
We can plug it in.
Well, we can do that, but so we can get like an acoustic sound.
Oh,
out
you
of
want to
it.
let's see if we can get the actual sound of the instrument.
Yeah, I get the sound of the instrument here.
Yeah, my other two acoustic guitars, one is a Fender Acoustasonic American version, which I love that thing, and the other one's a Yamaha silent acoustic guitar. Hence why I say, you know, I'm really big into like the niche stuff.
Kurt said, I think it sounds good considering it's going through a lavalier mic.
All right.
Jupe said, wondering how it sounds with another hole on the high E side.
One way to find out, give me a hammer.
Oh, wow. All right. So, guys, I'm going to mute our lavalier mics. And what we have right here, I've got one of the SA mics. So I'm going to mute our lavaliers.
And Joe said it's a little bit of the ovation type tone.
And your mic placement does make a big difference. So I'm going to move it again. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. You guys will hear the instant difference. It's got a real deep, it's not tinny. That's the thing. I don't know if you can hear that. It's not tinny at all. All right. I'm going to move it one more time and let you play here. Your mic placement really does affect the way things sound.
One of the guys there at the store, he's a bluegrass musician. So I'm all right, I got to mess with him. I handed him this. It's like, hey, I was like, I want you to take us to your next gig. He's just like, no.
No.
No. But he played it for a while. He goes, this thing sounds a lot better than I thought it would. It's like, that's kind of where I was with it. You know, it's like, is it going to replace a D18? No.
No. Right.
Definitely not. But still.
Oh, that now. You
Wait for it.
He's got the cheater device. Cheater device.
Oh, I thought you had that. Oh.
Yeah, I turned the lavaliers back on. Yeah.
That's
the,
what it
the
is.
popping is the lavaliers.
They said it sounded better with the other mic.
Yeah. I like it myself. I gotta turn the lavaliers back on. I kind of like the way it sounds myself.
Is the scale regular?
Nah. It's a, oh shoot, what was it? It's off the top of my head.
We have a tape measure. We can measure it.
Yeah, we'll do that. But nah, it's a little bit on the shorter side. Now this one here, I want to see is their, I want to say it's their, like their mid-range guitar. So they have other ones that's above this one. This one here sits kind of like in the middle.
As far as cost?
Yeah. And I'm trying to think. Someone on here would probably know better than I would. It's the Lava Pro, I think they call it. But yeah, it's got a lot more.
A lot more stuff.
Yeah.
So, what did you pay for this model?
$429.
$429.
Yeah. And that was on sale. Which that brings me to the whole story with Guitar Center, right?
Okay.
So I'm not going to try to beat them up, but I'm going to a little bit. I know they're trying to improve, so I'll give them that, but I'm going to beat them up a little bit. And this is because, you know, I work in the industry, so. But anyways, get to Guitar Center. Nobody greets you. There's people hanging around, but nobody cares, you know. Looking around, checking the stuff up. They had a lot of really great inventory. You know, I will say that. The inventory was really, really good. I didn't go pulling a bunch of them off the wall to see how good a shape they were in or nothing. You know, I just try not to be in work mode. I'm trying to be in, you know.
Yeah, relax mode.
Yeah. So my wife, she's like, she sees the acoustic room. She's like, let's go in there. I was like, yeah, okay. So go in there. Same deal. They had a lot of great inventory in there. You know, and the humidity was great. Temperature levels were good. And that's where, you know, of course, she found this. Still, nobody, none of the employees or nothing coming around. So we picked this up, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. So, you know, the price tag on it was $4.99, and I was like, yeah, we'll go, you know, heck with it, we're gonna buy it. And there's a guy that walks in, and he's talking my ear off. I was like, oh, great, and an employee. No, this is just some dude chilling. It's just some dude being cool, and we're just hanging out, and you know, we're just talking. I was like, damn, where's the employees at? You know, go back out on the floor, wander around some more. You know, I'm dragging this thing with me and still no, you know, nothing from the employees. Not until get up to the register, you know. And the guy's like, oh, you taking this one? I said, yeah. He's like, okay, I'll get the bag for you. Goes, gets the bag, brings it in, and then I figured, you know, maybe tune it, wipe it down, you know. No,
Something?
Yeah, something. Nah, I didn't even do that. And he proceeded to get in there. We exchanged money and stuff and went and left. And I was like, you know, don't get me wrong. It was a nice Guitar Center, but it still was lacking in the customer service department.
So how many employees you think were there?
I seen at least 3 floating around.
3.
Yeah. And their tech, they had their tech. I thought about bugging him, and I was like, nah. I don't want to be that guy.
Well, most of the time, their guitar tech doesn't work for Guitar Center.
Yeah, it's a different company.
Yeah, they're subs.
Mm-hmm.
So they're leasing the space.
Wicked Fester said I see a higher one on Amazon for $9.99.
That's probably, yeah, that's like the Pro Series, I think. They get kind of crazy. So yeah, I seen the tech, and he's sitting there doing something with electronics, so he had to plug to the app, and I kept hearing the you know, from where he's,
right,
whatever the heck he's doing. And I was going to walk over, I was like, dude, what are you trying to figure out? It's like, you get a multimeter, my man. So Anyways, we leave. We head out, get something to eat, get back to the apartment. Not the apartment, I'm sorry, but get back to the hotel room. And anyways, in the center, I was talking to my wife and stuff, and I was like, doing some research. It's like, well, damn. It says here on the Guitar Center's website, this thing's on sale for $429. You know.
And stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, we go back, and the dude, he was really cool. He's like, oh yeah, I got you, man, and he refunded me like $80. So at least they honored that part of it. Like I said, man, you know, there's things about Guitar Center. It's really cool. It's a really cool store. I just feel like there's still some things they need to work on.
Okay, I have a blank preset here, guys. We're gonna try to make this work on a blank preset.
I'm not sure if that thing. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Yeah, we gotta cut the lavaliers off. Those things are awful, guys. I hate to say it, but we're probably gonna do a return. So this is the guitar plugged in. So what are these two? This is like tone and...
So these are actually for your effects.
Oh.
And I can tell I'm getting old because technology is starting to get a little above me, right? So anyways, there's an app you can download on your phone. Now, if you had the more expensive version, which I can't afford, that has the little LCD screen on here, you can make all the changes to your presets and stuff like that. Plus, it has a built-in looper.
Oh.
This isn't that fancy. So what this does, so right now it's white, so that means it's just straight signal.
Oh, okay.
We got 5 presets. Now on the app, I can change what those presets are. Each preset can have 2 effects, and you can assign what knob does what to those effects, whether it's mix, I'm trying to think, or like say delay amount and stuff like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can do that. So I'm still toying with that, trying to get all that figured out. So here should be, this is preset 1. So that should give you delay and reverb.
Mr. Fat said this might be a dumb to ask, but is the guitar like a hybrid electric strings or acoustic? It sounds like a hybrid.
It's acoustic strings. Now, if you want to get that delay where it's not so.
That sounds weird.
Now the way I did this preset, so this knob here will be the mix for your reverb. So you can have your reverb on or turn it all the way off, however you want to do it. Yeah, I'm still trying to get this effects figured out.
That's kind of different. start the app.
As soon as I find it. Now, all right, it's going to beep.
So this is the delay, guys.
Is there chorus?
Yeah. Yeah, there's chorus in there. Okay. So you're going to preset 1. I'm going to go to your delay. I'm going to cut it back a little bit, see if it'll let me do it here.
There we go. Yeah, that's much better.
I'm trying to see if I can do it in real time. Let's see.
Yeah, it is. It's
There we
real
go.
time.
Like I said, I haven't played with none of this yet, so I don't even know what.
So I guess that's the reverb all the way up. So can you control? You've got delay and reverb.
So go ahead and turn the knob for the
Reverb?
Yep, gonna turn that one, and you can see how it changes here on the screen.
Okay, show that to them.
There we go. Where's camera are we on there, buddy?
The main camera.
This guy.
Yep.
There we go.
So I'm turning the knob. You guys can see it's changing on the app in real time. That's kind of cool.
Fancy. What's that tone here on the inside? Go ahead and play some chords there.
So this is a tone.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it makes a little change.
Jupe said, just want to say, Brian, you guys at Shenandoah were very cordial and helpful. Thank you so much. And you, Brian, went above and beyond to be sure things went smooth.
Yeah, that's not a problem, Jupe. I mean, heck, you're the rock star here, not us.
Is there a built-in speaker?
I don't think there's a built-in speaker.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about a speaker. Only thing I read was something about a magnet pickup.
So that's number 2 because we're on yellow. So do you just push
That's
it
actually
again?
number 1, yeah.
Oh,
So,
it's number 1. Push it again.
yeah. Now, when you play the guitar unplugged with the effects, it still comes out of the guitar.
The effects come out of the guitar.
Kind of like a transacoustic.
Well, it's got to have some kind of speaker in it.
It's got exactly right.
It's got to have something in it. If you're adding effects in the acoustic, and it comes out.
So this is delay and shimmer reverb.
I gotta change the tone.
There, I heard it.
Here we go, guys. That, so what is that delay? Is that just like an echo?
It just says delay.
It just says delay?
Yeah, so
The big $1 million question is this guitar usable on stage like a live gig, or is it a gimmick?
honestly, I'd play it on stage. I wouldn't be afraid of it.
So this is number 3. So it's just different versions of reverb and delay.
Well, that's how I kind of have it set up for now. But like, so we got a chorus on this one and hall reverb. But say if we,
so chorus and hall reverb on this one.
but I can hit the edit button here. I can delete the reverb, put any reverb I want that they have.
So you got
option.
shimmer reverb, hall reverb, mod reverb, tremolo, wah-wah, phaser, octave, pitch shifter, optical tremolo, univibe, shutter, and regular reverb. What is that? Mod filter, and whatever an M104 is,
You know what that one is.
and a TS. Well, I want to hear it with distortion.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This is a TS-808.
So we can even adjust bass, mids, treble, volume, mix. I'm gonna turn the volume up.
All right, I'm going to cut off these mics. So it's just the guitar. I'm not a fan of the TS-808.
Nah.
Yeah, that sounds really strange there.
Let's try this. I don't even know what this is. Let's find out what M104 is. It's supposed to be another type of gain.
So M104 is another gain.
It's just not as.
It just sounds overmodulated.
Mm-hmm. Muff.
Yeah, muff.
Let's do muff.
Yeah, that's got a.
It's the Hendrix chord, man.
Yeah, it's that.
I would not use any of that on stage.
I wouldn't. Yeah, the distortion sounds are not good.
Of course, I mean, it's an acoustic. I don't, but I'm just, I see them in here. I was like, why did they even put that in here? Whatever. How about some wah-wah? Kind of cool.
That's different. That sounds more like a vibrato, like from like a Fender Twin with a little phase in it or something.
That's a good way to put it.
That's different.
I can't remember what I had this thing on. You know what? Step down like that. Let's see what our channels we got here. Let's put it there for now.
So this is reverb and chorus. I think that right there is not bad. It's not.
Turn that chorus down a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with acoustics. And the only thing I'll say when it comes to stuff like this that has, any kinds of modulation effects and such, is it's easy to get carried away with it. And when it comes to an acoustic guitar, you only need just a little bit. A little reverb and chorus will take you a long way as far as your live sound goes.
So to turn off the effects on the output, do you push this down and just hold it?
Yeah, just push and hold it. You can let go. It made it blare. Wait a minute. Maybe it's, let me try one more thing.
Maybe I held it too long.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we can't because of it's plugged in. So we got to take it to, there you go.
So now it's no effects.
No effects.
All right. So let's use the HX stomp because we're stupid like that. So we're going to go to a high gain setting on the HX stomp.
Sounds better than that TS-808.
Yeah, it still has a real funny sound. You hear it? It's like it's overmodulated. All right, so let's just try something like a clean tone. Yeah, that sounds much better. Try that with that. So guys, what we're doing right now, this is one of our demo channels in the HX Stomp. So there's delay and an EQ, and that's it.
You got a super chat from Niles and Vab.
Ooh, thank you.
And when you get the opportunity, you need to go into Discord and go to General.
That means either you have red orange hair or I have red orange hair. All right, guys, let's go over to Discord. Mm-hmm. We've made some changes, so I am. Ooh, thank you so much, guys. We have 2 super chats. Thank you so much.
What was that jingle that just played?
I don't know.
It almost sounded like a Temu Old Spice jingle.
Oh my gosh! If it's Temu, we're gonna get a copyright strike. Hold on, guys. I have to close out of all these windows to open up Discord. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
All right, hold on here for a second, guys. This is crazy. Display scene. I like the skull. The skull.
Nice
The
touch.
skull is bad. I like that. You got it going on now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, these guys are crazy.
I like it.
Who did that one? I didn't even pay attention.
Steve did it, but Jupe asked for it.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, Jupe. I don't know. I might grow a mustache now.
I'm going to try to move this over to the center of us so we're not completely screwed. You know, this channel is about learning what products work, and these microphones, we kind of sound like we're in a distant on them. But I truly believe it is far better with these microphones. So I'm gonna gain up this microphone. Okay.
Samantha said you better not.
Do what?
Better not what?
When you said you might grow mustache.
Oh, I was gonna say. What's she talking about?
She's like, nah, no mustache.
No mustachio.
Now see, my woman, she likes the goatee thing.
Yeah.
But the other day it got so hot, I didn't even really shave. I just took the trimmer and whacked it off.
I can't do the beard.
You did what now?
I just,
What'd you do?
just,
I heard that too.
You what?
really guys? I didn't want to shave because it's been so hot. I get those ingrown hairs.
So what'd you do?
I just chopped it off really
Okay.
even.
Okay, let's make sure. Let's make sure.
So it got nasty, and today it was like 102. So I'm sitting there going like this. I was so glad that I just shaved it off. You gotta watch what I say. You know, chopped it off, whacked it off, whatever. So that's why I look so different. But she actually likes it when I grow it out, and I'm like, I don't know. It's
miserable,
okay in
man.
the winter, but in the summer it's miserable.
Yeah.
I just can't do the beard, like on the sides, on the cheeks and stuff.
Oh, do the mutton chops.
I can't do that.
There's a guy at work that's got the full beard.
No, just the mutton chops.
And today, I'm sitting there watching this guy, and I'm like, he's just, the sweat's rolling off of
Yeah.
him. I'm like, yeah, that beard keeps you warm hunting. But when it's 102 out, he looked miserable.
All right, so whoever's doing the Photoshop, we need Avery with mutton chops.
The Elvis chops.
We need it.
I kind of think he would look good with them too.
You know what? Maybe so.
Yeah, that 80s, the spike
Oh,
thing.
you're actually gonna
The
give me
punk-
hair?
The punk rock,
Somebody
the punk rock thing.
It'd just be the front because the rest of it's gone. what
Hey, I'm getting it too right here, man.
was the?
I've noticed it.
Is it the Misfits? I can't remember the band member there that always had his hair like in a point down his face.
It did point straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Because that's what
I'm,
I'm gonna
I'm
have.
heading there too, guys. You guys can kind of see it. When I get my hair cut, it really shows the thinning hair.
Oh,
That's okay.
it's-
It is what it is. That's
It
how
is.
I look at it.
Yeah, we're getting old. We earned it. That's the way I look at it.
But I've been thinking about like an acoustic guitar. And every time I think about an acoustic, I think about the one Shenandoah has. It's a Yamaha. It's like $265.
Yeah.
And every time I go in there, I play. Now they're imported Martin.
Yeah.
That's in there. I think it's like 900.
Yeah. Okay.
And they had a quart in there.
Mm-hmm.
And what was some of the other brands on? I'm telling you that under $300 Yamaha sounds better than all of them. In the cheap room.
I'll get to a fun
in the
fact
cheap room.
about Yamahas in a second when it comes to that, but yeah, that's like when it comes to guitars like this one, I like weird things. I mean, and this one here was weird enough that I liked it, but it sounded good enough where I was wanting to purchase it. And
Right.
putting the effects aside, because that's all niche stuff to me. That's like, take it or leave it. But it's a good travel companion, and that's why I looked at it. It's like, oh, you know what, I can take this with me. I ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
I don't have to worry about it. Like my Acousonic, I'm not taking that. travel.
No, I wouldn't
You
take
know.
that either.
You know, it's and to kind of throw that. Now, I didn't do a setup on this,
Right.
so that's the other deal. It plays pretty good. And now I adjusted the neck because it had Guitar Center.
Now, a setup on this, you have to go in. How is the bridge piece? Is it close? Do you think it needs to be taken out and sanded down a
Yeah.
little bit? Right
Well,
here?
What I do with these, and like I say, I didn't check nothing out on it yet. I always check the radius of the saddle itself and make sure that's matching what I got going on with the fingerboard, or maybe slightly flatter. I'll do, like, say for example, if this fingerboard, I want to say this is a 16. I can't remember. So if this is a 16-inch radius fingerboard, I want a 16-inch radius top to my saddle. I may do a 17. And I'll do that, and I'll recarve all my intonation points. I'll do that first, and then I'll start taking material off the bottom to get the height I want. Then you visit the nut slots, do your thing there, and but that's the one thing that gets overlooked a lot with acoustic guitars. With a lot of technicians, when they do the setups, they don't check this. They just think it's already right. Most of the time, it isn't.
Most of the time, it isn't.
Yeah.
So, the nut on this one, I'm hoping that is a separate piece, and it's not actually.
Yeah, it is. It looks like it anyways, because if that's built in, that's going to be needing a lot of glue when it wears
That's what
out.
I was like, for service reasoning,
Yeah.
that can be knocked off like a conventional nut.
Yeah, the saddle and the nut, they're separate pieces. So that part's really nice. The tuning keys, they're 20-to-1 ratio.
Oh, wow.
So that's impressive. And the other thing I learned about this is they pluck the frets.
It's plucked.
It's plucked. Yeah.
Really?
Now, I didn't go down it with a rocker, but according to Lava's website, they pluck their frets on all their acoustics.
That's incredible.
So, I mean, it's, overall, I don't know. I love it. I think it's cool.
What brand is it?
Lava.
It says Lava Me.
But yeah, it just goes with Lava. I think Me is just whatever title. I don't know why it doesn't
It's
say.
the Me version.
Yeah, right. It's the Me version, not the
I want to see
Pro.
the Us version.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, right. But Me's so lonely.
Wow. Yeah, I would say that's probably the series Me or something.
Yeah. But it's a really cool guitar. I feel like one, travel. It's great to practice with. Don't have to worry about it. And I'd probably gig with this. I can get away with playing a gig with this.
I think it sounds fine. Unplugged with the microphone right there. And I think plugging it in, I think I would. I don't think I would use the built-in effects. Maybe just the reverb sounds pretty good. As long as you got a nice acoustic amp.
To me,
I think it would be fine.
The effects are kind of nice when you're playing it acoustically because they're not so overpowered. And that, like I say, I haven't plugged this in, so it's nice first time I heard it.
Well, yeah, we want to hear it. We want to hear the effects
without
it plugged in. So
There's been a couple of them said it would make a good camping guitar.
It actually would. That's a good way to put it.
Let me close off the stomp. So no more stomp. You're muted. So you can go ahead and unplug it. And I'm kind of curious. You're saying that you can hear the effects through the actual when you play it acoustically.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass it on to you.
Oh wow.
Let you have some fun. I can't have all the fun here. Like I said, we turned them down, remember? Oh, come on.
I do kind of hear it.
Yeah, I want to turn you up here in a second as soon as I find it.
So he's restarting the app here.
When you get the chance, go back to
Back
general.
back to general.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there it goes. So guys, we're not plugged in. You're hearing the guitar acoustically. So
You can control your speed up here if you want to get it where it's not so.
how about just reverb?
Well, you know what? Why am I doing it the hard way here? Yeah, let's turn it off. There you go. Now try it. That's hall reverb. No, let's see if I can turn that off.
I actually think that's quite impressive, guys. Let me roll this down a little bit so we can get a better thing. Get the mic more onto the acoustic. I think I'm a little too close. I turned up the gain on the microphone. I think that sounds fine. I mean, the reverb isn't so overpowering that but it's adding a little something when I'm playing it.
That's what you kind of want with an acoustic. You know, you don't need your effects drowning out the sound of the guitar itself. You know, you need it to complement it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it's doing. It's just a little something underneath of it.
I'm putting you, and now I changed it on here, so I already changed it on there for you.
I'm on purple now.
Yeah, so this is
purple color now, guys.
chorus and reverb. So I'm going to turn chorus up.
So this is chorus and reverb.
Timo was nice.
I think it. Yeah, I think this would be, like they're saying, a great camping guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Travel guitar. I mean, it's carbon fiber, so it's not going to hurt it if it's a little chilly or hot outside. And since it's acoustic and it's got a little bit of an effect to it. Now that's my next question. Since this thing is producing reverb and stuff, what's the battery? I'm not seeing a battery compartment, so.
No, it's a lithium.
It's a lithium cell with a USB-C port right there.
Now, if you get the more expensive models, it can be wirelessly charged. And they have this kind of space age looking stand that you can put the guitar in and it'll charge the guitar.
Oh, like a phone. So as long as it's in the stand, it wirelessly charges
so
it.
it acts as a stand and a charger.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's...
Does that come with the guitar?
You better believe it doesn't.
Oh. I was thinking, well, it's $1,000, so maybe it'll come with a chain. So
yeah, for another $130.
Oh, it's $130 for the charger stand.
I looked at it, I was like,
okay,
I'll plug it in.
So $1,100 for the fancy one with the charging stand. Yeah, I think that sounds fun. It's actually pretty easy to play.
That's the part that got me. 12 to 53s, I don't usually play with those. You know.
Yeah, they're fat.
Yeah.
But I'm not struggling with it.
And like I say, no setup I've done on this thing other than just a truss rod. I could leave it alone and play it. You know, I wouldn't.
I don't think I would do anything with it, man. I would just play it and enjoy it. Sometimes, guys, I think we get too focused on it being too perfect. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, you know, just kind of leave it the way it is and enjoy it. I mean, right now I'm not getting any buzz right there. It's clean.
Yeah.
And, you know, even if I come down here, lowering the action a little bit isn't going to make it.
No.
I mean, yeah, Fred's fine.
Cheryl said, I like Brian's shirt. That's what her acoustic is.
Yeah, now tell everyone what your Martin is.
And Jupe said, sounds better when you and Brian put your sombreros back on.
do some of that. Get that Spanish kind of flair. He's better at that stuff than I am.
Oh, you talking about the...
I need some of the little jingle things.
Yeah, so you gotta let that carry on.
And Cheryl has a D28.
Oh,
yeah.
a D28.
Oh, yeah. Must be home. Nah, they're awesome guitars. But yeah.
What are you tuned to there?
You still need to go into Discord.
Well, hold on. I wanted to completely screw with everybody here. So, what are we tuned to? Are we tuned standard?
Yeah.
think I'm way too loud for you. Oh. Give me your A. Now I think it's close enough for government work.
You in drop D?
Yeah, I'm in drop D.
Dropping D's.
I've been working on a new sound, guys. Something with a little bit more delay and stuff in it. And I'm not completely settled on that one. All right, give me something here.
What would you like?
You know this one yet? Have you been practicing that chord?
I don't know. I know the chord, but oh, screwed up. Play it again, so I can walk. Okay, so that's what. Jazzing it up for you.
I haven't played with anybody in a very long time.
Me either. I'm sure it shows.
I think it's perfect for that kind of stuff. Just goofing off. That's what it's there for. Of course, I wouldn't be playing my electric, but I like that guitar.
Yeah, it's fun. It's one that I use a lot. Well, I've been using a lot recently at home. Obviously, just got it, but it's fun to learn others. You know, like start learning songs and stuff on too. I keep it right there in the living room, so it's.
Well, if you're going camping and stuff, you're not going to be playing. You know, you're not going to be doing high gain, high distortion. You're going to be learning camp songs, stuff like that. And people are going, it's fun when you're there.
Yeah.
When you're doing toasting your marshmallows and doing, making your hot dogs, and someone's always there playing the acoustic. Guys, think about it. I mean, it's 3 and 4 chord songs. Learn those kind of songs that everyone does and just go and have fun.
Well, it's funny because, don't get me wrong, I'm primarily a bass player, but when I was younger, electric is all I did. Metal.
Metal?
Don't do it anymore. I haven't played in years. Well, the hand thing didn't help. The hand accident did not help.
Yeah.
But, it's, that's all I do. So if I'm not playing bass, I'm playing acoustic guitar, and, I'm learning. Some of my favorite stuff from them is like Alice in Chains, Nirvana, like the Unplugged albums.
Right.
Godsmack, to me, it's fun stuff. But
Well, you gotta like Godsmack.
yeah,
Because, I always forget the drummer's name. He's a local guy. His
Is that Shannon?
Yeah, Shannon. Shannon's a local artist. His sister still lives in Martinsburg.
really,
Yeah,
I didn't know it was Martinsburg.
yeah. He's from that area. Yeah. Shelley Acres.
Oh, okay.
We used to sneak him into Shelley Acres.
Since we're on the acoustic bench, should I bust out the other one?
Oh, is that an acoustic?
Yeah.
Oh, he brought another one, guys. I'm gonna mute this channel. I think it's got to be getting close to box time.
It's almost 9:15.
It's 9:15.
Almost.
Okay. Let me hit the wing rack here, guys. I'm going to mute the line 6. So he brought another guitar. So this one's an acoustic too.
Yep.
So is this one your guitar?
Nope.
No. Is it my favorite $260 Yamaha?
Nope. This one above it.
Sure. Now, Matt or somebody put you up to this one.
Actually, I was wanting to, because we got the carbon fiber thing going on. So it's like, okay, I want a solid top. I want a solid top acoustic to kind of hold against it.
So what's the Matt price on this one?
I'll round up a few pennies. It's $420.
Now this one isn't the guitar that I swear by. They've got it's 200. It's like $279.
Yeah.
Dude, that freaking guitar is stupid good.
Yeah.
That they've got in the cheap room. Now I'm not saying that this one isn't, but I'm saying for under $300,
You can't beat it.
that guitar is awesome. That's got a good sound. So now something I noticed, guys, what's the company that all these acoustic companies use? It's
Fishman.
Fishman.
Mhm.
Immediately, right out of the gate, guys, the electronics here, Yamaha.
Yep. Now, I'm not 100% sure if, well, I would say Yamaha probably did make that. Because I know, like, for example, Fishman, they will make their preamps and pickups for other corporate, like Martin. You know, they'll make them for other companies.
So you think this
But
is a
now-
Fishman?
I'm not 100% sure. I had to look into it and have to do a little deep dive. But Yamaha's primarily in-house. They like to keep everything in-house.
So it's got a built-in tuner, guys. That's pretty cool. Low, mid, high, and whatever this AMF 80 and 10K. So I'm assuming that's some kind of like sweepable mid or something. So when you plug it in. And that's the battery?
Mm-hmm.
And it plugs in there. So this one's an FSX 800C
Mm-hmm.
Yamaha.
Which C stands for cutaway.
You can feel the grain in the neck.
Can't with it.
Yeah, well, this one's perfectly smooth. It's like it's perfectly smooth. This one you can feel the grain.
There's no brain.
So what do you guys think? Do you like the sound of this one more than the carbon fiber? And I think we're a little overmodulated, so I'm going to bring this microphone down.
Richer.
It's got a little bit fuller sound. As far as playing, that one has, now I already know why. The scale length is so much shorter.
Mm-hmm.
The scale length's so much shorter. That one plays. Yeah, the scale length makes that one play a lot easier.
That's why I feel I can get away with the 12s.
Yeah. I instantly, as soon as I moved down here, I could feel. Yeah, that fret's easier, and I can already tell you, I think the action's about the same, but there's less tension on that one. So I'm having to push a little more, guys. I like these. The Yamaha just knocks it out of the park.
Well, what I was going to say earlier, and I was like, I'll hold off on this little fun fact with Yamahas. The reason why they sound so good, no matter the price point, is because they all have scalp bracing. So it doesn't matter how cheap the instrument is. It could be that $200 guy, it could be the $1,000 guy. They scalp the braces.
You're talking about the end piece that goes in there?
The tops here. Like where they put the tone bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they scallop them. And they tune them in. The tops are also aged. So they pre-aged the tops.
Well, I can see like right here where it hits the X is right here. That rib gets bigger. It gets to right here, and then they've cut it back into the tang.
And that's the other important thing too, is when they have the actual bracing, you know, like you said, it's cutting into it.
Right.
Yeah, that helps with a lot of stability.
It's doing this, guys. It comes out of the kerf piece here, and it's real thin. Then it branches out. Then it has a bulge. So from here, basically where my finger is, to right here, it bulges out and gets thin, and they've notched it into the piece going this way. So it notches and overlays. It fits together, and I can't see what's behind that. But there's another piece of wood right here going crossways, and they have a rabbet in this piece, and that cross piece is going across. I don't know if that's just a brace for the top. I need one of those little mirrors on the thing so you can get in there and kind of look around.
And that's what I was saying. If we was able to put like an inspection mirror in there, you could see where the tone bars, because of course we got the main bracing like the X brace and such to help
that's the X right
then
there.
you have the tone bars that's in there, and they are also scalloped. They took time to actually scalp them and tune them in.
Yeah, I wish I could see that. I don't have one of those little.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see the bottom. The bottom ones don't do the X. They go straight across. And they appear to be even. So they've scalloped it out, and it stays consistent all the way across the base of the guitar.
Now the other fun fact, like I said, when it comes to the Yamahas, they pre-age the tops. So, like when you buy an acoustic guitar, you always hear it's like, well, you know, you gotta wait for it to break in, you know, to get the real tone out of it. Yamaha, they'll do that to the tops before they have them installed.
So are they putting them in a sound room and just beating them with noise, or is it a vibration type
There's
thing?
some kind of whatever technology. They explained it to me. This was like last year, so I don't remember. But yeah.
See, Taylor, they actually put them in a room and
blast them with noise.
And then they've actually got a machine that sits there and then they shoot it with noise, and then they claim it's hours and hours and hours that them things sit in these chambers and just resonate noise through them.
Just getting it.
Okay, guys, if you know the channel, we're going to take a break. If you have any questions about this guitar, the little carbon fiber guitar, please leave them in the comment section. Thursday nights is we just talk guitars, guys. We review guitars usually on Thursday nights. We got two great guitars here, If you've got an acoustic and you want to talk about your acoustic, it's going to be open chat when we come back.
Yep.
Yep, and we'll just talk about, it could be a product Brian's already familiar with, because they deal Yamaha, Martin, Ibanez, Fender acoustics. You got a Chord acoustic in there. I thought I saw. Did I see a Washburn acoustic in there?
Might have been used. I repair a lot of Washburns.
Acoustics?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I repair a lot of them. Let's see, Takamine. What else? What else is there?
That's right. I think I did see a Takamine in there.
And I'm a huge fan of Breedlove. Like, we don't carry them at the store, but man, I love Breedlove guitars.
Cheryl said.
I may have to go down and get my Breedlove.
Cheryl said try a Blue Ridge guitar. They're sweet.
Yeah,
Blue Ridge.
I've had a couple of them come through the shop. They're actually really nice.
I've never heard of Blue Ridge.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to think on who the actual builder is for that.
Oh, so that's like a one-off guy making them, or is it a?
I'm not sure if it's just a luthier or if it's a company. I can't remember, but I've seen at least 5 come through the store. Each one, I mean, they're pretty cool. I still go with a Martin, but that's just me.
Oh, I can't afford a Martin.
Taylors, I can tell you a lot about Taylors. So,
I always wanted a Taylor.
you know, the NT necks, people can say what they want about them, but that's the most genius thing ever.
Is that the one that unbolts
Yeah.
and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot of neck resets on Taylors, and I tell you, it saved a lot of them guitars. A ton of them.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
Well, it's bolted on, so you don't have to loosen all the glue to do a neck reset.
Nah, it's you just bolt it. The trick of it is knowing the proper procedure of bolting it back together. Because folks just like, you just bolt it back together. Now there's a process to make sure that it's nice and tight and it's
Right.
And plus,
Well, if it's not tight, you're gonna all the resonation from the.
you're gonna lose it.
You
And
lose
you
it.
have to know the proper formula for the shims as well.
Right.
So if you don't have that, then
Well, I know you were saying you had to buy all the shim kit. That was kind of salty.
yeah.
But you're working on them every day. That's the thing. I mean, do they have like a smaller shim kit for like just the guy that owns a guitar that doesn't necessarily need the master kit?
I hope somebody from Taylor, the company, never watches this. I'm not supposed to have this kit. In theory, it's only supposed to be for certified technicians only, technically. Now, a person can call Taylor and, they say, hey, this is what I got, this is what where I'm at, and they will sell, they'll sell you shims. But they only sell you the ones they think you need. So I got the toolkit and the shims and everything, and what I did, I called them up. And I was like, hey, I got a lot of your guitars coming into my shop. There is nobody near here that's certified. What can we do? And he's like, well, I'll sell you the toolkit, and I'll sell you the...
You should call him back and say, what do I have to do?
Oh, as far as the certification, I don't know, because I tried 3 times.
Well, you're a Martin dealer.
Mm-hmm.
So I would pull that string. Hey, we're already a Martin dealer. What do we have to do to jump that next hurdle?
Well, here's where it gets even better. So technically, I'm not supposed to have all that, right? They weren't supposed to sell it to me. So anyways, they do. They sell it to me, and they talk to me about certification. I'm like, okay, yeah, send me some information. We'll go from there. This was 3 years ago. And since then, I've emailed them a couple of times, said, hey, I'm interested in your certification program and everything. They're like, well, you don't feel like you need it. You're doing all right. I was like, okay. But I still wouldn't,
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool for the store to put the sign out, certified Martin,
Yeah.
service center, or...
I think the nearest service center is like
I would call them back and say,
It's
look,
like
there's no
2.5
one in this
hours away.
area. How many people call you that need a service?
yeah.
You could put us on the list and we'll take West Virginia, Pennsylvania, all those guitars, instead of going back to Martin,
Yeah.
even if Guitar Center or Sweetwater sold it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a Martin service center. I would maybe change it. Tell them we want to be a Martin service center or something, or
Right.
something like that.
So they've been very accommodative though. I mean, since I got the repair, that Shim kit with the tools and such, Needed some training, hit them up. Hey, what you got in that? Yeah, we'll send it to you. There you go.
My first woodworking shop, it was a commercial building.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that was in the building next to me, it was like townhouses, but they're commercial.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 2-story building. Of course, ours didn't have the second story. It was completely open to build stairs. The guy next to us was an authorized anvil repair guy.
Oh, nice.
And this was back when rolling racks were big. Dude, you couldn't walk through his shop.
Yeah.
He did so much anvil repair for big bands, and if it was damaged in shipping, he got it.
Yeah.
They would refurb it and send it back out. That's all he did was anvil.
Yeah.
Anvil repairs and something else, some other type case repair.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he still does it. I ended up needing a bigger shop and had to leave.
Oh, well.
But man, he did a lot of anvil service work. He had no sign out front,
Yeah.
no business name. It was just a bit. He would go in. I kept hearing him in there running drills and stuff. One day I said, "Man, what are you doing there all day?" And he goes, "Oh, I fix cases." And I'm like, "Cases?" And as soon as he said anvil, and I'm like, "Well, I'm a guitar player."
Yeah.
And it was like hog heaven. All the rack mount units, the big 30U,
Yeah.
90. It's insane stuff that this guy had in there for service.
Man.
But I don't know. I don't see too many people rolling racks around anymore like they used to. I don't.
And check Discord before you take a break.
Okay, we're gonna check Discord real quick, guys.
There's a couple things in there.
But yeah, as far as Taylor goes,
Oh my gosh.
they've hit pretty much everything I need. This is great.
Okay, I gotta switch camera angles here. Display screen. And we're going to go back to Discord. Oh, I got it all messed up now, guys. Back to Discord. Oh my gosh.
Dude, we can do it. We can do this.
Ha! That is too freaking funny right there. Warrant. Ha! I like it. All right, that's the first one, guys. Oh, back to the sombreros.
Nice.
Oh, I got my shakers, man. I finally got my shakers.
Heck yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that one. I don't know what's going. Oh, this is a video.
Dude, we're going viral.
There it is. Hold on. I don't have sound, guys, because if I do the computer into the wing rack, it'll feed back because we're feeding into the computer out to YouTube. That's too funny.
That's epic.
That's too funny, guys.
You guys are awesome.
I think that's the last one right there. All right, guys, we're going to take a 5-minute break. If you guys have any questions, or if you want to talk about an acoustic, or if you're having an issue with it, I don't do really any acoustic work. So we'll divert everything to this man right here because he works on them all the time. You know, you got to know where your wheelhouse is, and that's not my wheelhouse. So
I get it.
yeah, that's one of those things, man. If someone brought me, I'd be like, you might want to take this, especially if it was a nice guitar. I mean, I think I would be okay just filing down, you know, maybe the bridge to get their action right and maybe tweaking the intonation a little bit.
Yeah.
But if they've got to do a neck reset or anything like that,
Now, stuff like
I'm not going to touch it.
those like neck resets where you actually have to unglue the neck and change the angle of the heel and such. Now, those I leave to the luthiers. I don't even get involved in that.
Yeah.
I don't own a single tool to do that job, nor do I care to purchase them.
All right, guys, we're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we'll do open topics.
Yeah.
I got to make sure I hit the right one here. I think it's Tech Talk Intermission. All right, guys. Since this channel's about equipment, you notice we took these guys off, popping and cracking. So I will be reaching out to Sweetwater tomorrow and doing a return. I mean, they're $50 because they were on fire sale.
But still,
I'm just not. I'm not in love with it. And if you're curious about it, let me grab one of the boxes.
and that's the thing I like about Sweetwater. They'll definitely work with you.
So if you notice, there's two of them. Yeah, I went ahead at $50. The transmitter, if one went bad, is more than $50. So I bought two. So this is the U5T2, and you guys have been hearing it. I mean, I'm right here. 8 foot away is the receiver.
Yeah.
And we're getting cracks and pops. So it could be something to do with our router being right here. So I'm not going to completely throw it under the bus. But for what I'm using it for, in this scenario, it doesn't seem to be working. So, like you said, that's the advantage of Sweetwater.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this one hasn't even been opened yet. But if you're on the fence on them, I can say right now they're fire sale, $50. Reach out to Sweetwater, maybe try it. If it does the same thing for you, return it.
Yep.
But if you're thinking about maybe a lavalier and a receiver, you might not have the issue because part of the directions it says because it's running 2.4 gigahertz, not to be next to a wireless router.
Oh well, that.
And my wireless router is literally right there.
And that explains why it's doing it on yours and not mine.
I don't know. That's another weird thing.
Yeah.
I think yours does it too, but not as bad as the other one.
Yeah. It's that powerful voice you have.
I don't think it's that. So we're gonna go back to these guys, but the other mic is over there on the. We have an intonation cam set up, guys. So if you look right here, you'll see that there's the tuner sitting right there. I didn't know what he was bringing. So I kind of set it up for like a real guitar review. So I set the camera up in front of the tuner. We were going to check intonation and do stuff like that. That's okay. I just want to bring it to everyone's attention. We do review products. And I am not happy with the U5T2 for what I'm using it for.
Yeah.
I mean, do you agree with that? I don't want to.
Well, no. I mean, you can't be trying to do what we're doing here, and it sounds like you got Jiffy Pop. You know.
Yeah, it sounds like popcorn in the background. So, I don't return too many items, but this one, for us, it doesn't seem to be working.
Yes.
All right,
It's well worth a shot, though. It's definitely well worth a shot.
Do we have any questions, hon?
No, but you do need to do one more time in Discord General
Oh my gosh,
because it's the trending thing.
it's the trending thing.
The mutton chops.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think these guys got arrested. I'm pretty sure they got arrested.
Yeah, it was a man and woman, a couple.
So let me go back to
That's epic.
let me go back to the display screen and Discord. So it's the trending thing. We're up on the tower with the little flag. Oh my God.
You know what gives me an idea?
I want to know are they have to be using that, what's that program Gemini.
Yeah.
I don't see the Gemini thing, but they could have put this little item right here. Oh, I do see the Gemini. Look right there.
Oh.
I see the little Gemini. So yeah, this was done in Gemini. That makes sense.
That's epic.
I like it.
I love it, man.
If you don't know the Discord server, this is where everyone goes. We try to keep the channel very family oriented, and the Discord sometimes gets a little wacky. As I'm scrolling through here, I see the bow. We got some guitars. Everyone's posting things. We were talking about Widowmaker guitars. Here's a Widowmaker that we were looking at. That is a one kick butt looking guitar made by Widowmaker. So I think the Discord, there's a lot of stuff that really gets posted. I mean, this is Beretta Vandy. So this is the V-type he was talking about. And here's the Jackson that he's got. And you can tell why Jackson has been played.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the neck wear on that. I like that. That means you bought it and you're playing it. That's signs of love right there. Let's see what else we can find. I don't get too much time on Discord. And here's Kurt showing off his HX effects.
Just be careful where you scroll on some things.
Okay, is there some bad stuff in here?
Well, no, there's no bad, pictures or anything.
Oh, yeah. And right here is Wicked Fester. If you don't know Wicked Fester's channel, go check it out. He does a bunch of YouTube content. He just did a bunch of videos on the NAM stuff, the A1 and A2 files.
Just stay away from funny memes.
Oh, yeah, the funny memes, that's a very adult room. But we do have in a room down there, it says funny memes. We also have the gas station. So this room right here, you can post things up for sale. And we actually have some voice channels, general, and we have a jam room. If you've got a interface, you can plug your guitar in, get in there and jam. And then we have Kurt's studio. So Kurt's always in there recording stuff, doing stuff. So, and we also, guys, so we don't lose track of too many things. I do want to bring up, as soon as I get it, I do want to bring up, we have a guitar giveaway. And right now we're giving away a Cort 280 Select. So let me get that guitar out since no one has any actual questions.
Yeah, come on, folks. What's your questions?
Yeah, where's the question?
Come on.
So this is the Cort. And this is a beautiful guitar. And we do guitar giveaways here. If you're new here, we try not to give away junky guitars. You know, we want, if you're a subscriber and you're coming here and you're giving super chats, you know, we want to give away good guitars. So the super chats fund our guitar giveaways. So this is our Cort, and it's an HSS. And we've done a review on this guitar. We did a humbucker single shootout video on this guitar.
Yeah.
It's a great freaking guitar. Whoever wins this, yeah, you're getting a heck of an instrument. Now, how do you enter to win this guitar? That's really simple. You got to be publicly subscribed to the channel, and then you go right over to that Discord server that we were just on, and there's a room. It says Cort 280 Select Guitar Giveaway. Go in there and just say, I am such and such on YouTube.
There's a form to fill.
Oh, there's a form now. That's right. Because I let the moderators, there's a lot to running a channel, guys. So the moderators, we're getting more high tech. The moderators have set up a form, and you're going to fill out that form. And I think a lot of the form, what it is if we get a bunch of entries, they have to manually enter all that in to a computer system for the spinning wheel. So they're going to take all this form will directly go over to the program they're going to use for the giveaway. So it's every person that enters, you're already on the wheel. They don't have to manually do anything. Steve has set it up in like an Excel spreadsheet or something, and it does everything for him. So when the day comes, when we do the giveaway, he's just literally, it's all going to be ready. We'll spin the wheel, and it's that way. It's not like they're asking for your social security number. It's your name, YouTube name. What else on it? You've read it, hon.
Mother's maiden
It's
name.
your Discord name, YouTube name.
Yeah, it's really simple. So the big thing is you have to be publicly subscribed. I don't think that's asking for too much. I really don't. I mean, you're getting this is a $600 guitar. I think this one was $600.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think this one was $600. Great instrument. And we're going to give it away once the channel hits 3,000 subscribers. And I will say this week, we have gotten more subscribers this last week than we have in a very long time. We usually get about 60 a month, but we've gotten a lot of subscribers this past week. I don't know what's going on, but thank you guys so much for hitting the subscribe button. Hopefully you find the content cool. We're trying to be a different kind of YouTube channel, if that makes sense. So please go enter to win this guitar. The more people that enter, the better. That's what it's for. And everyone that gives a super chat understands that.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. And you guys fund the guitars. So
Jupe said, sounds like a lot of trouble. Just send it to him.
He's right.
got me all choked up on that one. Jupe, all you got to do to win is change your name to Trucker Bob.
Right.
There you go.
Because if you don't know the gist of that joke, go back to our Fender player giveaway. And the day before the giveaway, we did a test stream. And in that test stream, we spun the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 3 out of 5 times Trucker Bob won. And
Nice.
everyone was like, well, he's not going to, tomorrow night, he won 3 times tonight.
Yeah.
No.
No.
The very next night, it landed on Trucker Bob again. So now the joke is just change your name to Trucker Bob.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. But that's the Fender player I got off y'all.
Yeah.
That Trucker Bob got that guitar.
Good for
Beautiful guitar. He ended up putting I want to say it was I think it was a Wilkinson, a high-end Wilkinson bridge in it.
Yeah.
And doing something, I think, locking tuners. But he really dressed that. I mean, it was a nice guitar to start with. It was like a $900 guitar.
Yeah.
But he really ducked it out.
Man.
So I got his guitar downstairs now, taped off the fretboard. We're getting ready to level the frets. You got all the electronics done. So it's getting there. We'll have that one done here shortly.
Nice.
And then I know he's chomping at the bit for it. So got to make sure we get the frets good and level. He wants that guitar. He's a shredder.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
plays
okay.
in a lot of drop tunings. So I want to make sure when I string it up that we don't get any buzz, get the neck relief just right on it.
Yeah.
Potentially work says, I have a question.
Yeah.
Avery is an excellent woodworker. Is he good at soldering too, like wiring pots?
I am. My only issue with soldering is nowadays you've got this, I'll call it bad solder.
Mm-hmm.
It's lead-free. So if you look at lead-free solder under a microscope, it has a bunch of sharp edges, and it literally destroys itself. Leaded solder didn't have that problem, but with the new lead-free solders, you just got to keep in mind it's a lead-free solder.
Yeah.
The trick to soldering is you need to put the heat on, and it's got to be quick and precise to that point. And don't keep your soldering iron on the pot. You're going to cook the pot. That's the thing. If you have a low watt soldering iron, and you're sitting there and that iron is just on that pot and it's semi-melting the solder and you got to put the wire in it and then the pot's gone. Because you're building so much heat in that pot. You got to be able to, what I tell people is put a little flux. I got a flux pin.
Yep.
I put a little flux pin on it. Some people say don't even do that. Put the iron right on the pot with the wire and then count 1, 2, 3, and then I put the solder. And my solders are really thin solder. I don't know what it's a real thin. But I count 2 to 3 seconds with the iron on the pot with the wire, and then I feed the solder directly onto the iron to the pot, and then I pull the iron right off. That's how I do it.
I cook them. No, I was messing with you.
I know some people, they load the soldering iron up, they put the flux on the pot, and I always pre-tin the wire. So I know some people put the flux on it, pre-tin the wire, they put a little bit on the iron, and they hit it directly one pass. So do you preheat or do you hit one pass?
I use Flux just because of its degreasing properties, and I feel like it makes the transfer a lot cleaner. The solder itself, what I do is I'll pre-tin my my soldering tip. I'll always keep it clean. So before I do any joint, I'll clean it, pre-tin that, and then I'll, like you said, I'll put them back in the pot, and then I'll take my solder and let it hit. That's pretty much how I do everything. Now the wires themselves, I don't put no flux on the wires. I do obviously twist them, and I'll pre-tin the wires as well. It also helps with the whole process.
Right. I found a flux pin works the best, guys. And the reason I like a flux pin over flux, the flux doesn't seem to burn off, and if you come back in 2 or 3 years, it corrodes.
Yeah, I get what you're saying on that. Yeah.
The flux pin, it seems like it's evaporating off pretty good, and as long as you take something, like I got a microfiber cloth, and I just kind of wipe it down, I haven't had a problem with corrosion using flux pins.
That's good.
It seems to be, it's not as aggressive of an acid.
Oh, okay.
And it evaporates pretty quick when you hit it.
Oh, nice.
And flux pins are cheap. Just remember to put the cap on it. I think Amazon, you can get 4 flux pins for $9.
Yeah,
On Amazon. It's cheap. So try that, but get a nice iron. I have a Weber. It's a 150 watt iron, and then I also have a Radio Shack soldering station that's really nice. It's digital, and it goes from 850 degrees down to, I think, 300, 275, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That one, the problem with that one, it's only 50 watts. If you're doing real fine work, capacitors, stuff like that, onto the control pot leads, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do a ground bond on the top of the pot,
it could be a little tough, yeah.
Yeah. I find my 150s a bit aggressive, so I'm probably going to buy me an 80 watt or 100 watt Weber.
Yeah, I think mine's 75. I think it's not much, and I go between 40 and 75. Just depends what I'm working on.
Right. Yeah, my 150's a little. Yeah, you touch it.
Super chat from Potentially Work. He said, very well explained. I love this channel, even if Avery and Brian climbed the Empire State Building.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, Linnell bailed us out earlier. She had to drive to New York. It was horrible.
It was rough.
It was good times.
But we did get a carbon fiber guitar on the trip back.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't know. I come home from work today and Linnell was talking about it. She goes, well, they got arrested. And I'm like, what do you mean? And then it hit me and I'm like, I was wondering how they were able to climb up that mast. So they just snuck in.
They went in the day before. They did this on yesterday, I think it was. But they went in the day before as visitors, and then they hid after the place closed.
But they slept there overnight, right?
And then they got up. One of them got up really early, and cameras caught one of them coming up through a hatch or something.
Yeah. So I mean, that had. I love my phone.
That ringtone, man.
I always forget to turn that darn thing off.
They got arrested. They got charged with several things.
Yeah,
but
there was a huge list.
They also got like let go until their court date in August or something like that.
Yeah, but it was like one of them destruction of property, burglary.
Yeah, and having burglary items on them and other stuff.
Burglary, they had ski mask.
Oh, I see.
Because they didn't want their faces seen or something.
Yeah.
So they had that black thing. So
they were both dressed in black.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
After they hung their flag, they got down to like a platform around it, and he proposed to her.
Oh, there, you got that.
They're like
Hey,
they have a
Hey, you know what? That's fine, guys. They got a Chapman in prison.
they have a
That was kind of funny.
social media or something. They're like daredevils or something. People think they were trying to do it to get views and all this and that. Plus, it was an outrageous proposal.
Oh, I guarantee you that thing's got millions of views at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to be eaten very well in their prison.
There was, do you remember that guy? It was about a year ago. That was, I guess he was from West Virginia. And he was singing these songs and he just blew up.
Oh, yeah.
A red-haired guy.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He had a beard.
Mm-hmm.
What was that guy's name? He was getting, it's like millions and millions and millions of views. And they went to him and they wanted to do something. He goes, no, I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
I don't blame him.
He just continues to do his own little thing, and he's turned around. Do you know who I'm talking about, hon?
Yeah, but I don't know his name.
The dude's got a voice, and he can play guitar.
And that's the reality of the music scene nowadays, is that you do not need a record producer anymore. You don't need one.
I need guitar lessons.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
I'm just saying.
But no, you don't, with the access to all social media, then you have websites like DistroKid and stuff where you can put all your music up. I mean, you could pay them it's a fee. I think it's like a monthly fee, and it's not that expensive. And they'll put all your music up on like iTunes, Spotify, and all this other stuff.
Really?
Like they'll do all that, and then you make all the royalties.
I've often wondered if you go to Spotify and you listen to what does that play? If someone clicks on it and plays it, do you get a half a cent? Do you get a penny?
Oh, as far as that's a good question.
I mean, you go, okay, well, I got 50,000 plays.
Yeah.
So does that pay $10? Does that pay $100? $1,000?
50 cents.
I would be curious because, like you're saying, yeah, it's a streaming platform. They're making some money, and then they're going to pay you as the artist that recorded it.
Yeah.
What does it pay?
And
per play?
That's a good question.
Because you can't say per view because it's music.
Yeah.
They're just jamming on their headphones.
But yeah, you think about the fella though, like you say, he wrote that song and it was like a huge hit. Why would he need a producer to piggyback off of that?
Well, that's my question. It was YouTube.
Yeah.
So how much money do you guys think he made on YouTube I think he's at like 4 or 5 million views for one of his, I don't know what that would pay.
For Spotify, an estimate of about, if you have 1,000 streams, you get about $4.
So $4 per 1,000.
Man, that's a beer.
I mean, that's not even a penny a play.
No.
The tracks must reach at least 1,000 streams within a rolling 12-month period to generate any royalties.
Well, I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Spotify.
Yeah.
All the people that are on Spotify, so in 12 months, 1,000 plays.
Yeah.
That's not very many.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. I mean, that's at that point, it's just kind of taking up space on their server.
Yeah.
I've never done anything like that. I mean, I knew some guys that had recording studios in their house. I had a little mini recording studio. I had 2 ADATs and a Tascam TRS-8 and a Corrigan 1. And that gave me, I don't know, 32 tracks. And you see what I'm doing. You know.
And like Steve said, like him or not, Tom McDonald, if anybody knows who he is, he's a prime example of a musician who can and has made it without a third-party record company.
Right. I think a lot of these bands do that now.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't blame them because you're doing things on your terms. You know, there's no longer, you know, that other control factor.
Well, I know, I don't name drop, but I know an artist that did Capitol Records. And after talking to him and the contract was done, he went back to a small label.
Yep.
And he said they just ran me ragged. Mm-hmm. He said that it was just show after show after show, and they took every penny.
Yeah.
He said we were making less money and working more.
Yeah.
But they got notoriety. Mm-hmm. So the first album that went major label really kicked them out. Everyone knew them.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, they never did another album. Oh, they did.
Yeah.
They just didn't have capital to back them. So, you know, it was a different game 30 years ago. If you didn't have that, you wasn't getting in the Patriot Center or the Nissan Pavilion.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know, the Palace up in Michigan. If you guys are off, I think it's Route 36 or something, right off Interstate 75, you got the Palace. You didn't get places like that. You needed to have the pool.
Yeah.
But now you've got these artists. You got Ticketmaster and that other one, and they're just robbing artists blind.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard about that big scandal?
Oh yeah.
I mean, guys. I remember paying $45 to go see a big band, mm-hmm. and it was good seats. Yeah. Now it's $350, $400.
Yeah.
And you're not getting good seats.
No.
Ticketmaster and a lot of this monopoly stuff, I think, kind of killed it too.
I think it's StubHub, is it? Maybe.
Is it StubHub?
Maybe.
It's Ticketmaster and somebody else.
Yeah.
If anyone else knows I mean, again, once you get on board, you're going to sell tickets. Mm-hmm. But they're just scalping you.
Now, musicians I know, what they would do is they would set everything up and they'd do like a Facebook Live show. And they would have it to where, you know, if you want to participate, it'd be like a couple bucks, you know, for to view or whatever. And sometimes they'll do it just for like, you know, hey, donate for our cause. And they did really good.
Huh.
So it's, like I say, I mean, it's, like you say, you get the notoriety with, you know.
I would be curious if anyone in the chat has done that. Have you tried to do a stream like he's talking about? I don't know how you would set that up.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
I would be curious to see if that actually works.
And I know this one fellow I was jamming with for a while. It was just him and I. We were just doing an acoustic thing. And we had a ton of songs going, had a bunch of things recorded and such. And that's how we was going to do some of our live shows. We were just going to do it like through like Facebook Live or whatever other streaming platform.
Right.
And then, of course, you know, we go out and play wherever. But, you know, if we want to reach more people, we just hit social media with it.
I kind of looked into, we streamed a couple times on Facebook, and I looked into Spotify and Twitch and some of these other things. Guys, it gets really convoluted really quick.
Yeah.
It does. I'm not saying that we won't traverse that in the future, but right now I kind of backpedaled a little bit. One, we had a stream that you guys said was really lagging, and it was Facebook. Since we stopped doing Facebook, the stream has went a lot smoother. It just takes so much bandwidth.
Yeah.
And it's not just your computer, it's the bandwidth. So that means I have to buy more bandwidth through my cable provider to be able to push it out to multiple platforms.
Yeah.
We're already spending over $100 a month.
Yeah.
So when I spoke to them, they were like, "Well, if you need that much bandwidth, it's probably going to be $200 a month."
And we don't have fiber optic up here yet, do we?
Yeah, I'm on fiber.
Oh, so you have fiber here?
This is fiber
Oh,
that
see.
we're on.
That's where I'm at, man.
But they
need to get
choke it. Now they can restrict. Like if you buy the $30 a month plan,
that.
you can only upload so fast. So they deliberately slow your upload and your download down.
But what we have, I will say, is better than Glow Fiber.
Yeah, Glow Fiber we had no luck whatsoever with.
Mm.
It was, we went back to cable, the RJ58, the hard cable.
Yeah.
Glow Fiber was awful.
Man.
So what's this new one? It's
Brightspeed.
Brightspeed. Brightspeed, now we're on the medium tier.
Oh, okay.
We're not the super cheap. We're not the super expensive.
It's just right down the middle.
It's right in the middle. I don't know. I think if you were doing multiple platforms, you'd have to go to the $210 plan.
Yeah.
I just don't, guys, I just don't see the thing of it. I know my place, if that makes sense. And I enjoy doing YouTube. I like getting on here and jamming and talking products. You know, that's what this channel's for. You know, products like this. In my opinion, this product was a fail for us. Does that mean it won't work for you? I'm going to say it doesn't work for us, but it's $50. It's Sweetwater. Give it a shot. If it doesn't work for you, return it.
That's what I say. It's definitely worth a shot.
You know, but we're having issues with popping and cracking, and it's probably because of the router. We want to do honest reviews here. A lot of channels, we did the review on it. Now I'm coming back and telling you my experience with it. You've been here enough with it.
Yeah.
It pops and cracks. So, didn't really have an issue with it losing connection and then not finding it. Didn't ever have an issue with turning it on and then not seeing it. It always connected. It never got lost. It's just noisy.
Yeah.
Popping and cracking.
Yeah, one for that. It'd still
So-
be right here.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go back to the conventional mics, guys. Any questions, hon?
No.
Okay. I know.
Come on, folks. Well,
Come on,
what are they
guys.
talking about? Maybe we can get in on
Yeah, we need to get on in the chat.
We're talking about Big Macs
Big Macs
Big Macs.
and
Oh my-
mustard.
and mustard.
And Steve said, let's start our own publishing company, Mustard and Relish Records.
Actually has a good ring to it.
Mustard and relish records.
And Cheryl said Mustard and Yellow Kings.
Hey, I got my mustard guitar over here, guys. I'm loving that thing. So, you know, again, since I started YouTube, I think I've grown a lot. One, as a musician, and two, as knowing what I kind of like. And guys, you know, it's an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah, it's all subjective.
It is. I mean, I can review a $200 guitar and the fit and finish can be good, but it's got pickups. I think it's been 2 years. I don't know if someone knows. I don't know if they still make that guitar. You know, Kramers are great. I've got a couple Kramers. again, that it's taste.
Yeah.
I can tell you the Berettas are great guitars. They do what they were, built to do. It's a shred guitar, and it does a great job at it. I guess that's where I've kind of grown. I mean, I'm playing Telecasters now. I never played a hardtail guitar.
Well,
Never.
that's the thing with us as musicians too is, as we get older, just like everything else, we kind of mature into other things. Like I said, back when I was younger, I was a huge metalhead.
Yeah.
Nowhere close to that anymore. Now, I'm not saying I still won't jam every now and again, but
I mean, I remember when I was playing bars, someone come up to me and say, all right, buy a Tele. I'm like, why would I want a Telecaster?
yeah, exactly. I was the same way.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want Grandpa's guitar, man.
And
Now I own 3 Telecasters.
to answer your question, Kramer still makes the highly sought after Hot Dogger 84 electric guitar.
Hot dogger.
It's a Sweetwater exclusive limited edition,
Oh.
and occasionally cycles through small production runs in both mustard yellow and ketchup red.
Question is,
I've
how
never
much does
seen
it
a
go
red
for?
one.
Wonder how much it go for.
I don't know. I've seen the yellow one.
It says they retail for around $9.99
So,
I'd
when
like
they're
to-
in stock.
I'd like to see it in red. I've never seen a red one.
so for $2,000, you could have,
The mustard guitar.
they need to do a relish one. They need to do a relish green.
There you go, Cheryl. Get on there. Call Sweetwater. Tell them they need to put some relish on that paint job.
And you heard that here first.
Would you
My Knights one. That was like $900 some.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you're a subscriber here, and I sold that to a subscriber dirt cheap.
the audio has broke up a couple times tonight.
Has it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hearing just fine. That's weird. It must be something through the...
That's got to be something on the YouTube side, because since we went back to the microphone, we haven't heard anything on this end. There's no popping, no cracking.
No questions.
That's okay. We're like I said, guys. We're learning, and I don't know if this is probably out of view, isn't it?
Oh, that camera.
Little sneak peek, guys. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's like Jaws. Yes. It's not hooked up, but that's our. I promised you guys that the channel would always try to get a little better as far as equipment, and the new camera that we're using right now, the picture quality is far better. So, got another camera. I need to get it hooked up. And our next issue is USB cables going to the computer. We're no longer going to be USBing our cameras to the computer anymore. We're going full HDMI out to a video switcher by Blackmagic Design.
Nice.
And then we're using a rolling converter to go to OBS. How fast will that happen? I don't know. I'm being honest with you guys, because this channel's about honesty. It's going to be a learning curve. And like anything else, I will keep you guys updated. But I will say these Holy Land cameras, Hollyland, they're stupid nice.
Do you have any experience with Marshall valve state amps?
I played one years ago.
I never played on a Marshall valve state.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only thing I've done was, of course, like just solid state amps and the GCM 800, which I always wanted to own but never did.
I played with a guy with a JCM 800, the JCM 900, and with that JVM.
Yeah.
It was a JV. I don't know if it was a JVM something. I think Marshalls are fine. Guys,
You can't
went
go
right
wrong with Marshall.
I went right from a PV butcher head to a rack.
Yeah.
So I never really played heads, but I played with guys that played heads.
I'm kind of intrigued by it though.
With the Marshall?
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued by what it sounds like.
What most people did when I was out playing, they were driving it with a TS9 Ibanez,
Oh, okay.
hitting the front side of the amp. And most of the Marshall sounds that you guys hear is like, oh, that Marshall distortion. That's what the funny part. They've got a solid state pedal on the floor,
Yeah.
kicking the front of that amp.
Yeah.
Now, some people added a little distortion, but it was more about pushing that first tube
I got
to
you.
get that sound. So a lot of times it's not just the Marshall, it's what they got in front of it.
Yeah, really pushing.
Yeah, it's how they're pushing it.
DMT Guitar says, I have one from the 90s, VS100. I resoldered and changed the power ICs, and it sounds crazy good. I only use the clean channel, excuse me, since it has a tube preamp.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a hybrid. I mean, I ran hybrid for a long time. I did before I bought my 6L6 power amp. You guys are gonna laugh. I ran a Hafler.
Yeah.
I had a DH500. It was a hi-fi amp, rack mount, and that was my guitar amplifier. I ran that for 2 or 3 years. Before that, it was a DH200, a little 200 watt.
Oh, wow.
That wasn't rack mount, so it would slide around. I made little brackets to put it in that.
It's like,
And then I found a DH500 Pro and then switched it to that. It was so funny when we bought this.
yeah.
When I bought the 6L6 amp, we pulled the Hafler right out and mixed it with the other DH500s that was running the sub bins.
Mm-mm.
And people would laugh. They would go, "You're running a PA amplifier."
Yeah.
But I ran it for a power amp for a long time, so it was a hybrid. I think hybrid amps are cool myself.
Yeah.
I think a MOSFET amp can have a sound just like an EL34 or 6L6. Yeah, what's it, the Roland Jazz Course?
Mm-hmm.
It's a phenomenal amp.
CD Nelson said Black Magic makes good stuff.
Yes, Black Magic does make good stuff. I don't know where the box is. And the switcher's way over there, so I can't really get it. We will have a stream that we talk about, and we'll go through some of the changes. But I think it's a logical step. We just kind of rushed tonight, didn't have, well, just some of the stuff just showed up the night before last, and I'm still waiting on the last piece. I need an HDMI, what's the thing called? It's some kind of, it's a something card.
Oh my gosh, I can't think of it now.
I'm still waiting on the Roland piece, and it converts it from HDMI out of the Blackmagic unit to USB. So I'm still waiting on that piece of equipment. I thought it was supposed to be here today, but it didn't show up. So when we get it, we'll definitely unbox it, and I'll show you guys everything on it. All right, guys, since we don't really have anything else, do you want to add anything, or?
I'm trying to think. Is there anything really to add tonight? Questions?
Questions?
People?
Bueller?
Well,
Bueller?
Steve wants to know, Avery, when are you going to get a PV Classic 50?
I do want one, and I looked at the links that you sent me, Steve. Thank you. The one for 200 seems interesting. I don't know. I wanted one. A Classic 50?
Yeah.
212.
Nice.
I either want one of those, or they made the Classic 50 in a 410. And I already have 12-inch drivers. I got two 412 cabinets. Got a 12 in the Egnator.
Yeah.
So I was kind of thinking maybe a 410 would be. You want something different, not something that it's another amp.
Yeah.
So why buy something that's may sound, want something.
And that's how I always describe this stuff. Everything we do here, they're all tools.
Right.
So, why do you need two of the same tool? You really don't.
No.
It's kind of, for example, you got your telly, right?
Yep.
Up there, you got your Schecter. These two don't do the same thing.
Right.
You know, it kind of goes back over here. Your other telly.
Well, that telly is just 2 single coils.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a humbucker telly with a tremolo.
Yep, exactly. So 2 different tools.
Right.
You know, they're for different jobs. Amplifiers are like instruments in themselves, and it's the same deal. You know, you don't need 2 the same unless you're looking for a backup. You know.
That's a good question. We'll get Brian's point of view on this. If you had $1,500 to buy an amp and a guitar, would you buy a cheap guitar and an expensive amp, or a cheap amp and an expensive guitar?
I'd go with the cheap guitar and expensive amp.
I would too.
Because with the little magic of adjusting those pickup heights, I can kind of dial a little something in. But you need an amplifier that has a really good tone no matter what. I don't care what you put through it. If you got a really good amp, you can almost make anything sound good.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
And when you get that expensive guitar and you plug it into your $600 or $700 amp,
Yeah.
you may not be getting everything out of it.
No.
So if you have a really nice amp and you plug a Leo James or a Grote or a Firefly or a Toadstar or whatever it is.
Toaster.
Toaster. That good amplifier has tone.
Yeah.
And like you said, you can raise and lower your pickup height. You can get yourself an EQ pedal, put between the guitar and your amplifier. You can kind of shape that tone.
Yeah, you can work it out.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there's not really, I don't want to say there's like not bad pickups out there, because there obviously is. But most pickups are usable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like most I've ever came across, even on cheap instruments, even if I'm like, I don't really care a whole lot for these, you know, I can still get by. You know, they still do a job.
Right.
And like you say, you can EQ some things out.
As long as they're not microphonic.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing out and they're microphonic, it's going to feed back. It's going to do all kinds of nasty things. So if they don't feed back, I think you're fine.
Just let you a candle, pour some wax over. No.
Yeah, well, they talk about potting like that, but I've seen some that are supposedly potted, and they still.
Yeah, potting was something they did back then, and back in the old days when guys were playing from these big amps and of course having a lot of feedback and stuff. Nowadays it's not really nowhere close like it was back then. Yeah. So. Like you'll see these pickup manufacturers like, we wax pot, all of our pickups. It's it's like, doesn't matter. No, is it cool they still do it? Yeah, but do you need it? No, not anymore. I mean, unless you're still playing like from these walls of amps and stuff.
Right. I don't know. I've just noticed that it's not quite the same.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
It's even like Seymour's. People go, oh, I've got an original Seymour. It's just, do you think it's the age, or is it just the quality of the components that went down, or why I do it too. I say, oh, these old Peavies, the pickups, the way they played, is it just us, or is there a difference? Versus a modern Seymour or a modern guitar. Is this modern guitar as good as the mid-'80s? Is that the electronics is good? Or is it just our impression?
Well, let's break down what a pickup is. What we have? Bobbin. We got magnets.
Yeah.
Right? And we got copper wire. That's it.
That's it.
Now, where the change is, what kind of magnets?
Right.
Is it Alnico, ceramic?
Right.
We got that. What about the copper wire? I mean, copper wire is copper wire, right?
Yeah, what's the gauge? How many turns?
Uh-huh.
Well, nowadays they're doing a mix. They're mixing copper with some other materials.
And that could be, like, I'm not an engineer where I can say that'd be, that's a problem. That's the end of the pickup, But, I could see where that could probably have some, tonality changes. Is it a lot? Maybe not. But what I've heard too is, of course, pickups back then were hand wound. They're not wound by machines
Right.
like they are today. And Fender, like they still do custom shop pickups that are hand wound.
Yeah.
The lady who hand winds these pickups, I don't know how old she is because she's been doing it forever, like back in the 70s and before then, I think. Same lady still does them today. And she'll custom make these pickups.
That sounds like that lady. I don't know her name. If everyone knows, she wears the big glasses that works at Seymour Duncan.
Yeah.
I don't know who she, I can't, but she's evidently like the best pickup winder.
Yeah. Well, they,
I don't know.
mm-hmm.
If someone knows her name, she wears these big, huge glasses.
Yeah.
And she's been at Seymour Duncan forever.
And a part of me feels like that's why things back then were better than what they kind of are today. Because everything today is so precise and so, you know what I mean? It's like so.
Yeah, we've taken the
human
we've made
element
it so
away from it.
precise. We've kind of taken the magic
Yeah.
out of the one or two that just had that something special.
Back then, in the early days, for all the technology was out, and like say, folks were hand winding pickups and such. There was variety. So, for example, you buy this guitar here, your Sire. Those pickups, you buy another Sire just like it, same exact thing. It probably will be pretty
It's
dang
going to be
close.
pretty close.
Now, back in the 60s, probably not so much. They're probably going to have two slightly different tones. And I think that's a lot of it. And that's the only thing I can say about things nowadays. I feel like a lot of the magic has been kind of taken away from it. This is a cool guitar, man.
Well, you've got CNC.
Mm-hmm.
So how much of this guitar is actually done by hand? Did they come in here and just lightly sand this? That's about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
The NC machine did all the carve work,
Mm-hmm.
And you were talking about your guitar, your carbon fiber guitar.
Yep.
It's plucked from the factory.
Yep.
So the guy, all he had to do was clean the frets. Because the pluck machine did the crown, did the leveling.
And all the other stuff, yeah.
So all he had to do was clean up his fret ends.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Polish them up. Done. Hand time minimized.
Yeah.
Where in the 80s, you had Kramer, Jackson, and Charvel. Those guitars were made on pin routers with a guy taking a template
Yep.
and running under a router and then literally taking a sander and running the body across the sander to do the heel carves. Now, this is all done by a CNC 3-axis machine.
C.D. Nelson said, wait, what? Packers caster. I'm 100% in on that.
What? Oh.
I don't have my headphones on, so I didn't hear it. Hold on. Please repeat.
C.D. Nelson said, wait, what? Packers caster. I'm 100% in on that. The guitar is yellow and green. Green Bay Packers.
Packers.
There it is.
It's mustard and relish.
And a little bit of...
It's already
chili.
been debated.
A little bit. I'm not sure what that is.
Everyone else loses. It's the mustard guitar.
The Packers caster.
I'm into something different, guys. For me, I like the polka dot guitar. This guitar, I like something different. It may not be your cup of tea. They do have some basic finishes where it's just solid color and they got a burst.
Well, it's supposed to be fun. Like for example, you found your joy and fun with this.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
I found my joy and fun in whatever the hell you want to call that thing.
I like that thing.
It's and that's what it's all about. It's we can try to get nitpicky and I don't know, man. It's like at the end of the day, just have fun, just enjoy it, and do what inspires you.
Yeah, that's the big thing. We are here to pick guitars apart. That's what the channel was started for. But at the end of the day, you got to bond with it. You can have a guitar that's better than a piece of furniture.
Yeah.
That's just perfect. Then do you want to play it? Because then you're like, oh, I'm going to scratch it. So keep everything in mind, guys. If you bond with it, don't let a YouTube channel tell you that it's not a good guitar. If it's for you and you like it,
Play it. Play it and have fun.
exactly. That's your guitar. Jam on it. You don't know how many times I went to bars and people say, "Oh my gosh, you play a Peavey?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, it's a good guitar." No, it's a Peavey, and I'm like, "Here, play it."
Yeah.
And they would play it and like, "This thing plays amazing," and they'd hand it back, but it's a Peavey. I'm not gonna play a Peavey.
Yeah.
And it's like, you just said, "Yeah, but it's a Peavey." It was a complete disconnect.
Yeah.
It had to say, and this was late 80s, early, it had to say Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
It had to say Charvel or Robin or Zion.
Yeah.
A Peavey wasn't cool.
Part of me feels like Yamaha's almost in that same boat.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, it's like, from a technician's point of view, I can sit there and glorify this company to the ends of the earth, you know. And I mean, they are extremely amazing. But I understand too, back in the day, they weren't really quite as amazing. So, you know, they've kind of earned that reputation, but it's unfortunate now because it's really hard to redeem from that. And I think Peavey's almost kind of in that same boat because, you know, back in the day, Peavey made some terrific instruments. Nowadays,
Peavey's
I wouldn't even spit
going
on
to
it.
have a hard time coming back because of what they did to their employees.
Yeah, that's
And
like,
the lie that they told to people.
yeah,
That's going to be something Peavey's going to struggle with for a long time. And I know Beretta Vandy, he comes in the chat a lot. He loves Peavey. I love Peavey. But
it's hard to support,
it is.
you know.
All of them do it, guys. They do. They've outsourced, but Peavey did it in a way where they promised their employees X, and the employees showed up to work, and there's a sign on the door saying, "Go home."
Yep.
No notice, no nothing.
They did 'em
That's bad.
wrong. Yeah, they did them real wrong.
Now you've got them doing a re-release on the Vandenberg. They're wanting $3,000 for it. It's not USA made. I think Peavey can come back. I think they can. The drawback is a lot of transformers and stuff now are all made by ex-vendors. Peavey made their own stuff. They made their own diaphragms, their own driver cones.
Yeah.
That's kind of what made them unique.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to source transformers and driver parts from China, Indonesia, well, that's the same place everyone else is getting parts.
Yep.
Is it going to be unique or just another Black Star with a Peavey name on it?
Yeah. You nailed it.
Or you
Nailed
see
it.
what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's going to be a Black Star or a Laney or whatever amp is already out there with a Class D amplifier. It's
nothing going to be. There's nothing about it's going to be unique,
right.
and it sets it apart from everything else.
And I think that's why when you look at Sedano and Friedman tube amps, they're
Yeah.
$3, $4, $5,000 because someone hand wired the amp. It's not. There's mass there.
Yeah.
It has a solid iron transformer. There's no MOSFETs.
Yeah.
There is a difference, guys. If I open this amplifier up, the transformer in that thing is huge. It's a monster.
Yeah.
If I look at the transformer in that Black Star, it looks like a little peanut shoved in the back. It's a little tiny thing. It's about that wide, about that tall. And I'm like, what kind of transformer is this?
Yeah.
And they said that was a 60 watt amp with this little transformer. I'm like, how can that run that tube amp at that voltage?
Yeah.
It evidently didn't. It blew up a year in. Am I disappointed? Yeah. It's $1,000 amplifier. It shouldn't blow up in a year. Right out on warranty. It went out.
Sounds about right. It's like
Yep.
a car. As soon as you pay it off.
Yep. Right out on warranty, it failed. Again, this channel's about honesty. So that green black star there, about 14 months in, it died. And I'm not the only one that's had the issue.
And that's sad too, because I had a lot of hope for that company, you know, as far as a lot of their stuff goes.
Yeah. It's, you know, if you guys have a different experience with Black Star, leave us some comments down below. That's one amplifier. And I know personally a couple people that never had a problem with it. But I also know watching YouTube and looking at the forums that I'm not the only one that has had a problem with it. So it could be hit and miss. Maybe this HG20 was just a bad amp.
Could have been a bad batch of transformers or something came through. It could be one of a million things.
All right, guys, we are going to call it for tonight. I think it's 10:40. Oh, wow, we've been going. This is a long stream.
We just chatting it up.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. If you guys left a super chat, thank you so much. That's really what supports the channel. This channel was started to offset the other YouTube channels. We wanted to be a place where people could come in and hang out and talk freely about products. That you guys had a voice and you could say, yes, I've had this product. I've had good success with it. Just because Brian maybe had a problem with it, maybe I had a problem with it, or vice versa, doesn't mean that you all would. And that's really what we depend on, is for everyone to say, no, guys, I had this product and had good luck with it. That's what we're trying to do. It's about product information and to also talk about tech stuff. You know, we're here to share information.
Metal Mark just got on the stream and he asked if that's an Anderson boutique guitar.
Check, check.
There it is. We're back.
We're back. And hopefully that problem's going to disappear soon too, guys. So basically what I had to do is I had to unplug the USB from the interface and plug it back in. We have way too many USB connections on the computer.
Can you repeat what you said about the guitar because the audio went out?
Okay, this is the Yellow Swirl by Sire. This is a Sire T7. Okay, it's got a 2-point bridge.
Oh yeah.
Yep, locking keys. It's a solid guitar. Let me plug it in here for a second. What I like about it is the inlays on the guitar. Did you check that out? I mean, it's a beautiful inlay on the guitar. And it is a rocking machine. Let me pull up my HX stomp. All right. HX stomp. It's mean sounding, guys. It really is. That's the big thing that I get from it. It's just an awesome guitar.
Is it a compound radius neck?
I don't think this one is. We can go to Sweetwater and double check the specs if you guys are interested in it. We are not set up for. Can you look that up, hon? Because the keyboard's way in front of us. We were doing it. Oh, I'm in drop D.
It's a
I'm like, what?
it's a 9.5 to 14 compound.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
It's got a good sound.
What's your favorite go-to strings? Metal Mark uses Elixir brand.
You know, I'm really on the D'Addario thing. What do you like?
I've used the Dario probably for the past 15 years,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm thinking D'Addario. I did try Stringjoy. Have you tried those yet?
Yeah, and it's a string. I mean,
I did like them. I just didn't like $18 and basically $19 for those strings.
well, it's everybody I know that uses Stringjoy. They say, "Oh, well, you know, they make the balance set." And I'm like, I don't care. It's
Yeah.
it doesn't mean no. It's
These are D'Addario, not on this one,
yeah.
but on most of my guitars, I'm running just what you just gave me. The XLs.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, guys, these strings are they're hard to beat. Just standard D'Addario XLs. I use these or XSs.
Yeah, I'm mostly with the XSs. But yeah, I mean, don't wrong. Elixirs are they're good strings too.
Elixir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only
What's the cost of the Elixir set?
oh shoot, it's about in correlation with the XS. It's about the same.
Okay.
The only thing, and I'm gonna pick on Elixir because that's what we do, right? So with the XS strings by D'Addario, all the strings are coated. Elixir is not known to coat their treble strings or be enter E string or plain string is not known to be coated.
They're non-wrapped. I didn't know that.
So the wound strings, yes. So from 3 to 6 will be coated, but the others, no.
I didn't know that.
And not that to me is like whatever. It's not a big deal, but
I'm just looking at bang for the buck, like $7,
yeah.
and they don't go dead. I haven't had a problem with, 6, 7 months later.
I always broke one before I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't go dead. I like the XS a little bit better. It's also twice the cost.
It's right. It's the feel for me. It's because with the coating it takes away the friction. It's a little less friction, so that's kind of where it's a winner for me. Well, I'll tell you this: that carbon fiber there, it has elixirs on it. That's what came on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do elixirs or if I'm gonna do XSs. I'm not sure yet. I might I might try excesses and see how
But you know, I know guys that play Ernie Ball Super Slinkies,
yeah.
and they swear by them. That's the only string they'll use. And that's got to be the least expensive string that you can put on your guitar.
Yeah.
Just the purple 9 to 42 Super Slinkies. I think they're like $5 or something.
Something like that is set, yeah. Yeah, I install a lot of those things too. But
You think it's a price point thing?
I don't know. It's there's things about Ernie Ball I like. Like for example, I like the fact that the string is wound all the way to the end. It doesn't go up so far and then the core is exposed. You know, which what you get. You know what I'm saying? It's
I'm gonna pay attention to that next time.
well, it's there's certain guitars like I'm trying to think of like semi hollow body guitars, right? That you almost need to have the Ernie Ball set to go with it because of the winding going from all the way to the end of the string. If not, when you get to the A and the D string, and you're gonna have to wind with the core some because there's not enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
I've run into that a few times, but and not only that, but you know, to go to like a whole history of Ernie Ball, it's thanks to him that we have the strings that we do have, like 10 to 46. I think is 10 to 46 or even like 11s and stuff. He is the entrepreneur of all the string gauges.
Really?
He even went to Leo Fender. Maybe it was 9 to 42s. I think 10 to 46 is maybe what existed back then. Because he even went to Leo Fender and he was like, hey, how about these? How about these? And Leo was like, no. So he went on his own thing and started his own business.
I never heard about that.
He opened up a guitar store. It failed.
It failed.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough lesson. I mean, if you just sell guitars, you're not going to make it in the industry. That's truth even to this day. But he started entrepreneuring different string gauges and stuff and experimenting, and that's the reason why we have what we have today. So even though I don't use his strings, I got the utmost respect for the man.
Now, at one time, I'm trying to remember the name of that string, DR.
Yeah.
I played DR strings for a long time. This is before they went to this new whatever. And the only issue I had was every set played so differently and the intonation was never...
They're hand wound. Or, you know what I'm saying?
But I went through a DR phase. And then I landed on Cold Blue Steels by Dean Markley.
Okay.
And I love those strings. But you can't
get them anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in years.
I found an old set, right? And it was still sealed, so
They're cryogenic, man. They were still good.
I put them on, played them. I was like, it's a shame that they don't make these anymore. And hindsight thinking, I was like, man, I should put those on eBay.
Yeah. Cryogenic. They were awesome strings.
Yeah, they were.
But if you guys are interested in this one, I gotta tune it. I had it in drop D. The tremolo works great. It's not a locking bar, but I'm pretty abusive.
Stays in tune.
Stays in tune. You can't ask for too much more than that. It's got a great sound, guys. It has a good feel to it. If it's not your cup of tea, like I said, they've got it in some more basic colors. They got the blue. Did you look at the blue one? It's like a blue swirl.
Yeah, I didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
It's
This one's more in your face.
yeah. I feel like this has got more personality.
And it does.
Nice.
I can't get that. I used to be able to get that harmonic all the time. Here, the last year, I miss it pretty much every time,
I know
and
what you mean.
I don't know why. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna just write it off as I can no longer hit that harmonic.
That's okay. It didn't mean nothing anyway.
That's it. All right, guys. Saturday night will be our next live stream. Don't know what we're doing yet because I'm going to work on the video stuff. It is the 4th of July weekend, so hopefully most of you will be off tomorrow. Maybe you're not, but it is the 4th of July weekend, so I think everyone needs to do a little disconnect, go out, cook some cheeseburgers, do some stuff on the grill, spend some time with your family, and of course, rock on the guitar. I think that's what everyone needs to do over the 4th of July. If you guys would, please go down, hit the thumbs up button for us, and consider subscribing. Go to the main channel. We have over 80 guitar reviews on the channel and a bunch of little tutorials on how to fret level, how to dress frets, how to polish frets, how to set up Floyd Rose tremolos. You name it, it's probably in there unless you're looking for acoustic stuff.
Brian, are you a classical guitarist?
I studied a bit on classical music. Yeah, I didn't get really deep with it, but I studied with them like chord voicings and some of the techniques, the fingerstyle techniques and such.
I need to do that.
Yeah, it's it's like I'm nowhere near a classical player.
No, but it's a technique.
But I was wanting to, I started studying it to adopt it into what I was playing back then. Like, it's kind of like with, when you think of Randy Rhoads. Randy Rhoads was heavily influenced with classical music. So that's what kind of got me into it.
Yeah.
So a lot of his chord voicings and going into like using the force and just his overall technique was adopted from classical.
But if you watch him play, it was a more disciplined technique.
Very disciplined technique, yeah.
If you watch me play, it's very undisciplined.
Yeah.
So I think if you start out and you learn that and you keep the discipline, and then you can also put that feel in it like he did, I think that's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
That's the key. You can't sound like a robot, and he took all that and then put feel behind it and just made it
work.
Yeah. But I think the technique is far better than me. If you watch where I place my thumb, I'm bad for choking the guitar neck, and I know I should roll it back. And you watch me play, and I do roll it back when I go into bar chords and I'm using my pinky. You shouldn't. You shouldn't be rolling your thumb back and forth, according to people. But I can also think of other guitar players that roll the thumb up and they fret with it.
Well, I was going to say, that's kind of what I use it for. So, like Stone Temple Pilots, a couple songs from them.
Right, he's reaching over.
So that chord there, you wouldn't be able to get that B flat without
the thumb going over.
Anyways.
Yep, I agree. I think that's exactly it. I think it depends on what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that I could probably be a little more precise trying to play faster on leads if I tucked my thumb back in.
I'd be more precise if I practice more.
On that note, everyone needs to practice 1 hour a day. And when I say practice, I say this a lot. Don't spend a whole hour going through chord structures and stuff. Spend 20 or 30 minutes practicing, and make sure you spend enough time just jamming on your guitar.
I always try to do, if I could, do an hour a day, which is really hard anymore. But I would take 15 minutes, I would work on scales, other 15 minutes I'll work on, like you say, chord structures or like doing different types of chord voicings. And then I take a half hour, the next half hour, and just have fun. And just play whatever the hell I wanted to play and just enjoyed it. Bass guitar is the same way when I'm studying bass. 15 minutes technique, whether it be left or right hand, whatever. Then
Well, you got to just play it to enjoy it. If you get so hung up on practicing scales and chording,
it is, well, it's not music anymore. It's,
yeah.
I
think you just got to, Sono. I got on Sono the other night, and I didn't look for anything. They have like the couple songs that come up. I clicked on it and I just played along with Sono.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. It's just people had songs, whatever was on. Some of it was pop, some of it was rock, some of it was, I don't know what that stuff was, but I played along with it.
But yeah, if you want to see her playing go from like here to here and like really quickly, just take 15 minutes, work on whatever it is you need to work on. And like for me, like I say, when I started bass, it was technique. I put 15, 20 minutes on that. Then theory, I studied for like another 15, 20 minutes. Then after that, I tried to learn a song or two or just play along with songs I knew.
Yeah.
Just so that way, that was kind of like my reward for going through the, the grit of it in the beginning.
Right.
But yeah, you do that for like even just, for me, just even like a month or two on bass guitar, and it's like, my God, it's like I've seen a huge difference in the way I was playing.
Right. That's my issue. The past 2 months, I haven't had
it's hard, man.
The time to really sit down and practice and do the things that I should do, if that makes sense. So YouTube for me has been like the replacement of just noodling.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's kind of taken that. And that's why, guys, a lot of us like, well, why does he do this or that? Guys, this is about fun. I don't want it to be my job.
No.
And I've got a job. I want to be able to come on and have fun and talk to you guys. Have Brian over. We had lasagna tonight.
That was good.
That
was good.
It's friendship and stuff like that. That's what makes music cool.
It makes it worth it. Other than that, it's just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're in your house playing in your bedroom, get out. Go to the store, meet some people, and start playing your guitar with people. It makes all the difference in the world, guys, to go out and share what we love about it. That's what it's about. All right, guys, my voice is gone. We've been on for over 3 hours. So thank you very much. Please go down, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. Go check out some of our videos. And I hope to see everyone Saturday night. We are going to do our 5-minute ending window. That allows everyone to finish up the conversations and post other comments. Please come back and put comments in the video. Not just Discord. YouTube needs to see you guys post comments in the comments section.
Yeah, because if not, then
it doesn't push the video out for anyone else to see.
It does. So, yeah, it's basically, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at that point. So please come back, put some comments down in the main window. And if you're watching at a later date, sorry about the commercials. If you're here live, there's no commercials. So just putting it out there. Thanks, guys. We're going to do our 5-minute ending window. See everyone Saturday night.
Yeah, good night, y'all.